Welcome back to Hard Times Billiards and the 19th annual Jay Swanson Memorial Tournament. I'm Jay Helford. Sitting beside me is Justin Collette. And you are watching a winner's side match. One of the top local players in Southern California, Mr. Johnny Kang, had a lot of success out here the last 2 or 3 years. His opponent, world-class Corey Deuel. This is Corey's second match on this table today. I think he's got a little advantage here, Justin, because Corey's very comfortable playing on diamond tables. And as Johnny was telling me before the match, he said he never plays on diamonds. Boy, that's a big break he came up with there. 3 balls on the break, but as you can see, there's no shot at the one. This is really not a push-out situation. He's got to find some kind of safety he can play here. These matches are race to 7 on the winner's side. If we have a loser side match later tonight, it will be a race to 6. Well, that's not going to be a good safety. I think Corey can see the one in the side. Looks like it, yeah. He's trying to draw over and shoot the 3 in the same side pocket. He did it. He squeezed it in there.
Corey sponsored by OBQs.
You know who the owners of OBQs are? You know their names? I know you know one of them.
Don Owen and Roy Spinell.
You know Don Owen? Oh, my God. You're one of the – he's really low-key guy. Do you know I went to college with him at Oklahoma University?
Really?
We used to play pool a long time ago.
Wow. Don's a great guy, man.
He sure is.
Joe's Royce. Whole crew over there is top-notch.
Listen, Don was a pretty good straight pool player. When he was at OU, nobody could beat him in straight pool. But it was nice to see a guy that I spent time with when I was in college. Boy, almost missed that ball. Get back into pool, you know, whatever, 10 years or so ago with OBQs. And they got back into it in a big way.
Yeah. Yeah, they support the game a lot. In many different ways. And they make great products.
Love their cues, man. I got an OBQ on my wall. Well, looks like Corey can just shoot this ball in with center ball and come back across the table for the 7. I don't see anything tricky here. Oh, wow.
That's a pretty good shot, man.
You know, he fooled me there. But he hit it very pure. It looked like he could shoot that ball in the side pocket, but I guess he had a bad angle on it. Well, he fell a little short on his position.
Little laugh there. It's truly the 50-yard line.
No problem. Corey has looked real comfortable on this table today.
1-0 in a race to 7.
This production is a product of CSI, CueSports International. Our founder, Mark Griffin, is in recovery now from surgery over in
Phoenix.
Las Vegas.
Surgery was in Phoenix.
It was in Phoenix. Well, Mark, if you're somewhere and watching this, our best wishes to you for a speedy recovery, and hopefully we'll see you soon, maybe in Reno.
Yeah, the word is that I've heard lately is he's doing very well. They're going to release him from the hospital Monday, and then he's going to spend a couple months in Phoenix. They're close to the doctors, so they can monitor him.
In a rehab facility. Okay.
No, it's actually private. It's private residence, but
I see.
It's just they want him in close proximity to the facility, so they can monitor. I guess things happen real fast when something that major, So they want to be able to have him close.
You'd have to ask Mark Estes what the rules are. I don't know, Johnny.
I don't know. What was the question?
He said, "Are you allowed to soft break?" I know he did it last match.
I don't know the rule.
The discussion going on is.
You guys should ask a tournament director, man.
I'm not.
Because anything we tell you doesn't have any weight.
We are merely commentators. We are not tournament directors. The question was, is Corey's soft break within the rules? And the answer for us is we don't know. I know he was soft breaking his last match and nothing was said. But I think if Johnny Kang has a question about it, he should go over and ask the tournament director.
Sure, yeah, they'll tell him.
Game 2 of this match. That was a great break by Corey, but he got hooked behind the 4-ball and had to push out. Passed back to Corey.
Looks like Mika's right on going. He's still got his cues put together, walking to the tournament desk, so he's on to his next rung of the ladder.
Well, I saw him win 13 matches in a row from the loser's side to win the U.S. Open.
I was there that year.
Yeah,
I
was pretty strong.
I tell people that's probably the single most impressive one day of tournament pool I've ever seen in my life. Was because I watched every match from when he started in the morning until he won the tournament at night. And not Alcano, Corteza.
Yeah.
Levan. He had him in a match where it just looked like he was dead, and Levan was just gonna,
I remember. Actually, Mika was behind in like 3 matches.
Yeah. Who did he play in the finals? Ralph? I remember he beat Donnie Mills.
Yeah, no, Ralph was Ralph came in second.
Because Donnie Mills finished third that
year.
year.
Right. Donnie had a good tournament.
If there's one guy I could wish to see that win that tournament before whatever happens at that tournament happens at that tournament, I would love to see Donnie Mills as a U.S. Open 9.
Great guy. Well, Johnny can see this 1 ball, but he's jacked up over the 2. Not a heck of a lot he can do with this one. I hate to say it, but I think the U.S. Open might be in jeopardy.
How can it not be, man?
Well, there's been problems in the past, but they seem to be magnified this last year. And a lot of people have kind of reached their end of the rope.
Yeah, after a while, they will. I mean, it's a special tournament. Oh, look at this. Great shot.
Wow, what a shot, but he really can't do anything with the 2-ball, I don't think. I mean, is he going to try and cut this ball in? He's looking at the edge of the ball. No, he's playing safe. He wants to go all the way down table with the cue ball like that. That's a nice hit there by John. John was another player that had a lot of success on Oscar's Mez Tour. this past year. He was one of the top players.
It's great what Oscar's done with that tour out here.
Very successful tour.
I know they've. What is his girlfriend's name?
You know, she was just here a minute ago and said hi to me.
It's not here. I'll find it. I don't want to get it wrong.
I want to say Lisa, but I don't know if that's right.
It's something with a D, I thought.
Yeah. I was embarrassed because she came over and gave me a hug, and I couldn't remember her name.
I'm so bad with names, man.
You and me both. Good safety by Oscar. I mean, excuse me, by Corey there.
Desiree.
Desiree, yeah. Real nice girl. Oscar did well in that department. Johnny can hit the edge of the ball, but again, this is a situation where he's looking safe. This one's a little tricky. He could lose that cue ball here.
Wow, right now.
Wow. Boy, this guy is a dead eye. Well, if he could make that, then he can make the 3 ball too. Yeah, he's looking at the side pocket. This is not any harder than the shot he just made on the 2. Just hit the edge of the ball. Well, easier said than done. He almost scratched.
Cue with a black ferrule, which is not something you see all the time. I know John Schmidt used one for a little bit.
Yeah. You used to see him a lot on house cues.
Right.
Corey's gonna. He may try to play this combination.
Corey loves him some combinations.
Boy, I don't know if there's anybody that knows how to line up those shots any better than him. That was an off-angle combination. Looks like the 5 will go. Shoot the 3 in the corner and come across table above the 9 and 5 ball in the same corner. Looks good.
8 ball can make it on the 7 a little hinky though. He's gonna have to pull it out of there.
That's his concern, is he's got to rub that 8 ball here. Oh, look at this.
He must not have been able to shoot it in the pocket. Good shot. That's good speed, man.
Real good speed. We're at a funny angle where we're sitting to see what's going on at the other end of the table. And obviously he did not have room to make that 5 ball, but came up with a very creative safety here. Put Johnny Kang in trouble. It's hard to shoot this one rail or 2 rails. Now he's looking 3 rails. No. He's trying to go 1 rail straight at it. Jacked up over the 8 ball. Wow, nice hit. He just got the perfect glance off the 7 ball for Corey.
2-0, Corey. See what the soft break.
Well, I got a feeling if he soft breaks again, Johnny Kang's going to go talk to Mark Estes.
Well, the time to go talk to Marcus before he breaks.
Yeah, well, they had a discussion about it after the break last game, but I don't think anything was really resolved.
Nope.
Be interesting to see what happens on this break shot. Johnny is giving no indication that he's going to talk to anybody right now. The tournament director's position is only about 50 feet away.
Sounds like they called somebody on the tournament bracket, and at first I thought he said Ashley Schaefer, which, for any fans of the television show Eastbound and Down, Ashley Schaefer, BMW.
Whoa. Well, Corey made the same soft break that he made last time.
Wow.
Oh, look at this break shot. Got a little bit of the thin cut on the one ball, but you know, it kind of reminds me, you weren't here, but a couple years ago, Dennis Arculio just obliterated everybody like the last 2 or 3 matches on this table here. He had that soft break down pat, like Donnie Mills can do too.
Yeah.
You know, Dennis was making like 1 and 2 balls on the break. The balls are all spread out, and I mean, he was right. He must have run 7 racks in the final match.
Yeah, I remember everybody lost their mind on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Imagine that.
There was no defense. I tell you, if Corey can consistently make a comparable break, he might win this tournament.
Yeah.
He got there. He got there.
And if there's a rack your own 9-ball tournament, how do you?
I'd make Corey, Deuel, and Donnie Mills the favorites.
Yeah.
And Mike DeShane not far behind.
I'll tell you what, that worked out pretty good from where he was.
Yeah, he's a little low on that 8 ball. He's going to have to use a little inside English to hold the cue ball's position. Corey's hitting the ball good, I'll tell you. He's putting a nice stroke on the ball right now. This 9 ball would put him ahead 3-0. The plan, as I understand it, is get down to we started with 163 players, get down to the final 48 tonight. And start back up tomorrow morning, and we will be streaming at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, continuously right through to the conclusion of the tournament. I expect to see a lot of good matches tomorrow. I'm always curious, Justin, is who will be the dark horses. There's always like in the final 16, one or two guys that are kind of not as well known. Hey, Johnny Kang finished third in this tournament a couple years ago. So he's got a track record here.
Players in LA, man.
I'm kind of surprised that Max Eberle isn't here. He's got 2 third places in this tournament.
Wow, how's that for a break?
I mean, if you break like that, it's kind of unbeatable. I mean, as far as I know, the only rule they got is you got to drive 4 balls to the rail or make a ball. And he's doing both of those. He didn't want to hit the 3. He does not want to hit the 3. Well,
he's going to have to bank the deuce if it goes.
Yeah, he can bank it. And he knows it. You can squeeze him pretty good on this diamond table and even hold the cue ball there.
Nice shot.
He's got to stretch a little bit to reach this one, though. Yeah, he's grabbing the bridge. Got to be a little bit careful here when you're stretching and drawing the ball. Got to hit it just right. And he didn't. It's so easy to shoot that shot and throw the object ball a little bit too much, which is what happened.
Johnny's got an opportunity here.
Well, he really needs to take advantage of it. Down 3-0. The match is like starting to slip away, especially if he were to lose this game. That's a nice shot. Got a little straight here, though. It's not going to be easy for him to get down table on this 5 ball. He's got to put a big stroke on this ball. Well, he tried to draw that ball, and you saw the results, folks. Corey's got ball in hand with 4 balls on the table. Wait a second. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to hit the 7 ball. He wanted to go below the 7 ball. I don't think he can see the 5 enough to make it unless he wants to bank across corner. Let's see. Wow. Corey really had a chance to put this match away, and he blew it.
Yeah. Big difference, 4-0 breaking and 3-1 and the other guy breaking. Still got to get out here, though.
Well, he's really just got to make one good shot. Of course. Nice shot, Johnny. That'll restore his confidence a little bit. Wait a second. What happened there?
Jawed it up.
He made the hard shot and missed the easy shot.
Just kind of, you hit it with that spin and speed. It kind of can just, you know what I mean?
It throws the object ball. I know exactly what you mean. Boy, here comes Corey's little jump cue. You know what? It's the first jump shot I've seen today. Oh, that's why, because no jump cues are allowed. Don't ask me. We don't know. We don't make the rules. Once again, the players are looking up at us. And I was not here for the players meeting.
I don't think they had one.
Yeah.
If they did, these guys weren't here for it either. At least Corey wasn't.
Well, Mark Estes, like I said, who's the tournament director, is not far away, and I guarantee you he will have an answer if you ask him. Well, now Corey's going to jump the ball with his break cue. You know, I'll tell you something. This is not really a bad shot to kick off the end rail. Yeah, see what he's looking at? This ain't a bad shot. That's a very big ball to make.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you make it, you got to have a shot at the
pretty
nine.
Natural shape, I would think.
Well,
he's got to kick this ball. Yeah.
Makes more sense.
With that ball, because that's to the point where if you can't get that cue ball down fast enough, it can clip the 7, bounce right off the table. I mean, that's
exactly. And this ball, he's got to have a shot at the 9 if he makes the 7.
Yeah, I mean, a guy like Corey,
he's okay. That's perfect. Oh wow!
Overcut it.
It was hard to believe you could hit that ball and not make it.
I thought he might come into the long rail.
Well, I think he would have liked to. That was the big ball. If you go to the long rail, you almost got to make it. Yeah. Johnny's going to get on the board. Finally. Well, a lot of give and take in that game. Johnny Kang wins his first game. He trails in this match 1-3. It's winner side. The winners of this match is in the last 16 on the winner's side, top 24.
Just talk to the tournament director. Talk to the tournament.
Ask Mark Estes. He'll tell you. Corey, every tournament's different. He's coming over and asking us. He said, I'm going to buy a real book. But in every tournament directors have some leeway as far as what they're going to allow or not allow as far as a jump cue, the break shot. All those things are not covered in the rule book. Well, now Johnny and Corey are jawing a little bit at each other. Johnny's a guy you don't want to get too steamed up, Justin, because he'll bark at you. I've known him a long time. He won't back down from anybody, let's just say that. Made a ball on the break, but stuck behind the 2-ball. Got to push out. It's too bad. Look at that nice wide open break. Corey's going to come over and take a look at this one. I mean, conceivably, you could cut the one on the side, but do you want to try that shot? The cue ball would be tracking right towards the far right corner pocket. Kind of looks like he's shooting at it, though. And he was. And he did. That's my best call of the day.
Nice. Well, I think Corey might be a little steamed up here. Johnny might be able to use that. Get out here.
Yeah, you know, Corey said something, and Johnny got right over there in his face, and I think that kind of surprised Corey. You know, maybe he's used to intimidating players.
I don't think Corey does that kind of thing on purpose.
Corey's
kind of a stream of consciousness guy. Yeah. Whatever his thing comes out.
Well, Johnny shrugs his shoulders because he got straight in. And I don't think he wants to draw the ball after. Let's see, can he draw this one successfully? Well, not that well. I think he's going to be all right, but
it worked out well.
Yeah, it's kind of fortunate. He could have easily got hooked behind the 6 there. Straight in on this one, too. He's almost got to just stop the cue ball right there. I don't know what he can do. I don't see.
Stop it or just roll forward a little bit if he wants.
Is he trying to force this ball over? No, he did exactly what you said. Just roll forward about a foot. Of course, on this table, that from that distance, it's not the easiest shot. He's okay.
It's an interesting shot where he cues low and then the ball turns over, taking some of the speed off.
Yeah, it's a way to make sure you hit contact where you want. It's like a stop shot that stops and turns over before it gets to the object ball. It's a way of shooting slow, and the cue ball goes slow, but you actually hit the ball pretty firm.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, what could have been a 4-0 deficit is now 3-2. Johnny Kang putting the rack together with that magic rack. I don't think he's going to soft break like Corey. He keeps making a ball, though. He's doing something right. He got a bad roll there. The 3 rolled in front of the 1. He's taking a long look at it, but from where we sit, I don't think that 1 will pass the 3. He's very much back in this match, only trailing by 1 game. Moments ago, it looked like the match was getting away from him. But Corey failed with a fairly easy out. Wow. That was not a full pocket. Here we go again. I know it's not a full pocket for the 2 past the 8 either. Johnny is a straight shooter, though. So instead of a 4.5-inch pocket, he's shooting at about a 3-inch pocket here. Nicely done.
A little bit of 1 pocket action here for the next couple balls.
Yeah, make everything in the same pocket. Well, he made the hard shots. Now can he make the easy ones? And as we've seen in earlier matches, sometimes players have messed up when they've already gotten through the hardest part of the rack. Kind of draw his ball here, don't he? Oh no, it's the 8 ball down here on the end rail. Got a little angle, that's all he needs. Follow the cue ball, back down table.
Nice shot.
Nice stroke there. Put a good stroke on the ball.
A little flat.
Yeah, gave himself a little angle. It really should be all he needs. With his stroke, he gets a lot of juice on that ball. Oh, he's drawing the ball out of there. He got there. No problem at all.
Very well executed there.
Nice rack by Johnny Kang. He made some tough shots at the beginning of that rack. 3-3. Well, he's got his confidence now. He's acting like a player that thinks he can win.
Yep, looks like he can.
Corey better not underestimate this guy. I'm sure he's not right now. This is a guy that's had a lot of success in this pool room. And I'm certain he's played a lot more hours. Well, he says he hasn't, but I don't really believe him. He says he said he hasn't played on this table since the Mez Tour. But he's in here gambling, so where is he playing? I don't think he made anything there.
Sure didn't. Deuce is a mess.
Corey's going to come down here and play a safe. That's what he wants to do. He wants to get down there on that rail below the 2 ball, come off the edge of the 2, and then get behind all those other balls. Look at this. He tried to break him up. That doesn't make sense. That was like, why?
I think Corey's on tilt.
I mean, that was hard to break up anyway, because those 3 balls, the 7, 8, and the 4 ball, were protecting the 2 and 9. He could have gone down there and hit those balls, and he still wouldn't have broken them up. Now Johnny's going to do what Corey should have done, in my opinion. Come off the edge of the 2 ball.
Well, if he can get him stuck on behind this 8 or even a 6.
Yeah, he wants to put him behind the 6. Meanwhile, this ain't bad right here. Corey's going to try to go 2 rails around the 5.
You think he's going that deep? Think he's going around behind the 5 or in front of it?
I think he's going to the right side rail, going around the 5 ball. Like that. Let's see.
Good hit.
Wow, how about that? How about that, sports fans? Johnny's going to do the same thing again. Safety. Like to put him right on the 3, kind of like that.
Yeah, it's an easy hit for Corey. Either
Yeah,
off
Corey
the top rail or
he'll shoot.
see a piece of that.
Yeah, he'll shoot off that top rail, like you said. This one could work out good for him. He could bunt that 2 ball and have the cue ball stop behind the 9. Kind of like that. Kind of like that.
Good shot.
So Corey turned it around thanks to that real good safety he played in the last inning. And this one, what the heck? He just fired that ball in there.
All you got to do is kick it in. What's he going to do here? Cut
Listen,
this in the left pocket?
Yeah, he's going to shoot at it. This guy's going to shoot at it. Safety be damned. Fire away.
Yeah. Best safety's 8 and out.
Hey, we got a safety. Looks like a... Oh, yeah, I think that worked. Yeah.
Corey might have an edge of the 3.
Yeah, he's looking at it.
Going to play the 6?
He might be trying to bank this ball.
Play
And he
the
was.
6.
Oh, he did. Yep. Good call, Justin. Played a billiard on the 6 ball. But the 3 is not an easy cut shot on the side, that's for sure. I don't know if he wants to try to bank that ball in between the 4 and the 9. You know, with Corey, you never know what he's going to do.
Might get crazy and just cut it in the corner.
Well, he did.
A good lane there. I mean, if there's nothing in the way, that's pretty straightforward cross side.
It's still a
Still
little
hit it
intimidating
good.
when you got a little window like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
What is it they say in golf about shooting over water? Imagine the water's not there.
There you go.
I forget where I was saying that, but how powerful the middle thing is. You see guys that, they would never come short or something like that. But then you put some water there, and it's like a magnet.
Yeah.
You drill it right in there.
It always amazed me when these great golfers hit the ball in the water where they got a big fairway to shoot at. Corey probably just going to stop this cue ball right there. Don't take any chance on playing any funny, but yeah, just like that. Shoot the 9 in the same corner pocket. Put him back in the lead. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, boy. He kind of slipped that one in, I'll tell you.
4. Gets it done.
4-3 Corey Deuel. We're going to 7. The winner's done for the night. There's 10 tables in this room, the tournament room, all going right now. Another 10 matches or so going on the outside. Mostly what I'm seeing down here is loser bracket matches. It's a double elimination tournament. 2 losses and you're out. He's got that corner ball wired. Here comes the 2, the 1. This looks pretty good. I'm not sure if he'll cut that. Yeah, he's looking at cutting the 1 into the 2. That's okay. Can you see, Justin, will the 3 go past the 8?
I believe it will, yeah.
Okay.
Just come off this bottom rail, roll up there in the middle of the table, I bet.
Oh, he's playing for the side pocket.
Oh, he went up higher.
Yeah, he's playing for the side.
Well, might have been a little tighter than what I thought.
He's got to weave his way through traffic a little bit to get from the 3 to the 4. Doesn't want to hit anything here. No, he didn't want to do that. No, sirree. He wanted to miss that 5 ball. Now he's got a real tough cut shot on the 4. If he opts to go for it. The way he's getting down on this looks like he wants to shoot at it. I think he's shooting at the edge of this ball. He darn sure made it.
Works out for him. It's clean living right there, Jay.
Yeah. He put himself in a trap and escaped. Here's where it really helps to be able to shoot left-handed. That's okay. He might need the bridge here. Corey's pretty solid with the bridge most of the time, although he did miss a ball a little while ago. Corey's got 5. And Johnny's got 3. Corey inches a little bit closer to victory.
That wasn't an easy one for Corey. He had to kind of scratch and claw for that one.
Winner of this match is in the top 24. A little bit of money involved, I know that.
What's this thing pay for first? $3,000?
Probably 3,000, I suspect.
1,500 for second.
Like that, yeah. Maybe 1,000 for third. That's been pretty typical of this tournament the last few years. It's like I told Dennis when he won it a couple years ago, and he said only 3,000. I said, Dennis, it's always good when you win.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad weekend if you can make $3,000. I'd work for that if I had any skill. He's got that corner ball wired.
4-ball. I don't know if that ace goes on the side or not.
If it does, it's a real thin hit. I don't think he wants to shoot it, though. Of course, we've seen him cut a few in. Probably just about that extreme. He didn't have much trouble with that one. He's going to have position on the 2 as well. He'll be all right. He just doesn't want to get jacked up over the 8, and he didn't. He can just hit center ball, roll down table, shoot the 3 on the side. This really looks like, from here, the easiest rack he's had in the match.
Good speed there.
It's all Corey now.
It's just to go on the hill.
Nice touch there.
Three.
Well, Johnny clawed his way back in the match, but now it's kind of slipping away from him. That break that Corey's got is going to be hard to overcome. I don't care who you are. Will this be his last break in this match? Let's see. He's got that 6-ball wired. Look out, cue ball. All
Johnny's
right.
not dead yet.
It's nice to have a ball in hand in a situation like this. 8 balls all spread out. One and two, both down table here. Only degree of difficulty he's going to have is getting from the 3 back to the 4 and then from the 4 up to the 5. That's the relative degree of difficulty. Nice angle there for the 4. And what I meant by that is he's got a nice angle from the 3 to get to the 4. He just wants to basically go back, straight back up table with the cue ball. Kind of like that. Should be all right. I don't think he went too far. He got close to getting in trouble there. In fact, maybe he did get in trouble. He might have to try to throw that ball in with right English. He's kind of an inch or so offline. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, he hit the 8.
Yep. He got a little careless for that position from the 4 to the 5. We knew that was possible. Corey's got ball in hand and only 4 balls away from the win. Johnny's got to feel very frustrated right now because he had that game in his hip pocket. Now he gets to sit there while Corey tortures him a little bit. This is when you're squirming, when you're watching your opponent run out for the match. You want to throw your cue at him. I know that. That should do it right there. A nice position on the 8. Slide up for the 9.
Johnny making him shoot it. Good on you, Johnny.
That'll do it.
Yep. Corey goes on, so he's done for the night. Johnny will be on the left side of the bracket.
He's going to have to play another match or two. Probably 2 matches from here. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll rejoin you shortly.